Ellen Pao, Reset, My Fight for Inclusion and Lasting Change. In Reset, My Fight for Inclusion and Lasting Change, Ellen Pao exposes the systemic discrimination woven into the fabric of corporate America, focusing on her personal experiences in the male-dominated tech industry. The book delves into harrowing accounts of sexual discrimination and unfair treatment, culminating in Pao's sensational legal battle against her former employer, Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers. These powerful narratives underscore the importance of fostering an environment of inclusivity, equality, and respect in the workplace, paving the way for lasting change.
Breaking Barriers in Corporate America. Ellen Pao's experience as a successful lawyer highlights the pervasive nature of sexual discrimination in the workplace, ultimately hindering women's professional growth. Ellen Pao, a Harvard Law School graduate, had high hopes for her career as a corporate lawyer when she joined the prestigious law firm Cravath, Swaine & Moore in New York City. However, she was soon hit with the realization that deep-seated sexual discrimination was rampant in the workplace, affecting both her and her female colleagues. Pao recounts the experience of a black female coworker who was constantly mistaken for an administrative assistant despite being dressed in professional attire. This colleague faced challenges in accessing company cars despite holding legitimate authority, leading to her eventual departure from the profession. Pao also describes the exclusionary nature of male-dominated events, where women were often left out of important conversations and opportunities. Despite her best efforts, Pao was relegated to a seat far from the senior partner when attending a hockey game with her colleagues. These experiences highlight the difficulty women face in trying to advance in male-dominated professions. Sexual discrimination in the workplace often goes unnoticed, but it creates detrimental effects on women's professional growth and success. In conclusion, Pao's story serves as a reminder that barriers still exist for women in corporate America. It is time for companies to take proactive measures to eliminate sexual discrimination and create inclusive work environments that foster equal opportunities for all employees. Breaking the Boys Club. The book excerpt tells the story of Ellen Pao, a Harvard MBA graduate who joined a venture capital firm and faced the reality of being a woman in a man's world. Throughout her career, Pao experienced gender discrimination and exclusion from men-only events. She suggested the name of Marissa Mayer to join a board with only men, which was rejected because she was deemed too controversial. In contrast, male colleagues openly discussed sex workers without any consideration for Pao's presence. Despite her foresight, Pao's proposal to invest in Twitter was dismissed until a male junior partner suggested it 4 years later, who was hailed a genius for his idea. The book highlights the challenges women face in male-dominated industries and the double standards of having ambition as a woman. A woman's struggle in a boys' club. Ellen Pao's memoir, Reset, highlights the gender bias that prevails in the male-dominated world of venture capital investments. Pao's experience at Kleiner Perkins, a well-known venture capital establishment, exposed her to the stark reality of how women are excluded from men-only events that are commonly used to exchange advice and information. Her struggles to pitch for change and recognition are also highlighted in the summary through her efforts to promote Twitter, which was dismissed by a senior partner, only to be invested in by a male junior partner 4 years later. Pao's fight against workplace harassment. Ellen Pao, a former senior partner at Kleiner Perkins, stands up against harassment in the workplace. When Pao was subjected to unfair treatment by Ajit Nazar, she filed several verbal and written reports to the HR consultant but was told to stop complaining. Her fellow junior partner, Trey Vassallo, revealed that Nazar had sexually harassed her. When Pao reported this to the managing partners, Nazar finally left the firm. Pao sought to eradicate the boys' club culture at Kleiner by convincing the company to hire an independent investigator. But Kleiner did not seem interested in her experiences of harassment, which led her to file a lawsuit against the firm for their inaction and mistreatment of women. Breaking the silence. Ellen Pao's fight against online harassment and discrimination began when she became the CEO of Reddit and saw the widespread issue of public shaming on the internet. This issue hit close to home when she became the target of public shaming during her lawsuit against her former company. Pao banned revenge porn and unsolicited nudes on Reddit, encouraged other websites to do the same, and sought the advice of activist Susan Wu to take down discrimination and harassment. Pao's actions sparked the Pao effect, which led to more women speaking up about their experiences. From defeat to victory. After losing a high-profile discrimination case against her former employer, Ellen Pao's courage and determination inspired women worldwide. Pao created Project Include, a nonprofit that provides CEOs and venture capital firms with tools to fight workplace discrimination. Its core solutions include inclusivity, comprehensiveness, and accountability. Project Include has won awards for its initiatives and continues to promote a more diverse and inclusive workplace.
Ellen Pao's gripping journey in A Reset uncovers the convoluted layers of gender and racial discrimination prevalent in the corporate world. Despite losing her groundbreaking case against Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers, she remains undeterred in her quest for change, having sparked the Pao Effect, a global movement that rallied countless women to share their experiences. Pao's efforts culminated in the formation of Project Include, a nonprofit organization championing for inclusivity by providing crucial tools and resources to tackle workplace discrimination. Through this book, readers will gain a renewed understanding of the urgency and significance of addressing pervasive inequalities in the corporate sphere.